If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Cheers back again and welcome to episode number 7 of the My Player series here on FIFA 15. Just going through an early bit of training. As you can see, we just got an A in that particular drill. We got an A in the basic free kicks as well. I simmed the earlier 3. We were able to get an A in speed dribbling as well. So we're growing quite nicely. The speed dribbling actually improves my stamina too, which is obviously something that we are in desperate need of right now. So hopefully we can get some good results today. We picked up a couple of good performances and good player growth, but not necessarily good results in yesterday's episode, so hopefully we can have slightly better results on the field today. But we start with the game against Barnsley, and then we have a 4 weeks break before we play Oldham as well, so hopefully we'll be involved in both. If you go on to enjoy today's episode, then make sure you hit that thumbs up button and drop the video a like. Of course, subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. Plenty of stuff going up twice a day here on Chesnoy Gaming, but we will kick off away from home against Barnsley, and fingers crossed we can get ourselves an assist or a goal in at least one of today's 2 games. Here's Murphy. Murphy back to Fleck. I'm going to have to drop short to come get the ball. We'll squeeze it through that gap to Tudgay. I'm going to go for the return run. Here's O'Brien. O'Brien with a shot. Draws a good save out of Davies. That was headed into that top corner. First chance of the game has come after 20 minutes or so. Really well struck, actually. And that needed tipping over the top of the bar. That was going to go in. Where am I? At the back of the box. That's headed my way as well. Can we win the header? No. My guy decided to run away from it. That sucks. Can we get the ball back quickly on the edge of their box? No, they're actually going to come on a decent break here. Williams coming away. It's 2 versus 4 at the back right now. They've got a man over on this far side. Here's Scowen. Barnsley going to get themselves a goal from our corner. They seem to have given it away, and we've won the tackle, so we'll try and go back up the other end. But I've given it away again, but I've won the tackle again for the second time. Well, reactions have gone up 2 for beating 16 players off a dribble. I'm just playing... Oh, I tried to quickly get it over there, but it's not quite worked. But here's Vincelot into Tudgay, into Vincelot again, across to Fleck, who's played me in. Bit of space for a shot here, perhaps. No, I get blocked off, but Fleck's going to get the tackle in again. We'll fire it in towards Tudgay. He gets it under control. Good strength to hold off the defender. Tudgay into the box. I don't know where to run. I don't know where to run. He's decided to stand out towards the back post, and unfortunately, it's not a very accurate cross, but decent moment of passage of play there. A chance at one end that led to a corner, and then here we go again. A replay of that chance that was definitely going to go in, and then a chance for a counter-attack at one end, and then a counter-attack at the other end. But at the minute, just before the half-hour mark, we somehow stay at 0-0. Here's Wabara down the right for Barnsley. 2 men in the box to aim for. He's put it towards the back post, and Charles Cook has just had to punch that clear. Can the defender keep it in? He can't. Throwing in an attacking position for Barnsley here. We've got plenty of defenders back. We're going to need to make sure we can get it away. Here's Scowen. Is the cross going to come in? He's got 3 men in the box now to aim for. He's picked out Abbott beautifully. Helps it on its way to Williams. Back to Abbott. Abbott with a shot. A wonderful goal for Barnsley. Incredible move there. The way that Abbott and his teammate linked up there to actually get that chance in the end was incredible. The pass to help it on. I thought he was going to have a shot when the ball was initially crossed in. He didn't. He helped it onto the back post, then headed back in towards him. This cross, I thought he was going to shoot first time. If this was me, I would have volleyed that straight towards the bottom corner. But he's not. He's passed it to a teammate who's headed it back to him, and then he's volleyed it into the bottom corner. That was exquisite from Barnsley. There's nothing... Barnsley. There's nothing we could do about that defensively. That was just pinpoint accuracy with every single pass and a brilliant goal. We're 1-0 down. Wabara into Abbott. Barnsley looking to try and pick us apart again here at the start of the second half. They're playing it about nicely as they did for their first goal, but we'll try and actually get a challenge in this time and stop them from being able to pass it into the back of the net. But you can see the sort of possession they're having right now. Until that dodgy touch. No, they have been able to keep it. They're playing really, really nice football here, Barnsley. I know they're in red and white, but they're playing like Arsenal. But we're going to have the chance for a counter-attack here. I'm going to try and play Tudgay in down that channel, and he's got there. I don't really want to waste too much stamina trying to catch up with the play, so we'll just jog in and arrive, hopefully, at the right time. Although we've played it all the way back to our defenders now. They've got a midfield 5 here, as you can see. There's 3 in the middle, which is making it really hard to cut through these central areas. So we're going to have to... Actually, I'll call for it here. I could have a chance, but we'll play it into Tudgay. Tudgay will have the shot, and he's fired it just wide. First chance of the second half, 10 minutes into it, and unfortunately it's gone well wide from the shot from Tudgay as they make a change. Here's Abbott out wide to Smith. Nice first touch to turn back inside. Finds Mawson. Mawson Oh, tackled by Tugay. Chance. Right, Tugay's going to come away. I'm going to try and make the right run, but I'm not necessarily fast enough. A call for a through ball. We are in behind. In behind. Going to have the shot now. We've equalised. Thank you. I'm going to celebrate with Tugay. He made that chance happen. Oh, can I celebrate with him? Nope, there we go. We're going to do a celebration instead. I wanted to celebrate with the man, but there is another goal towards our league campaign. That's only our second goal, I think, so far of this series. Obviously, we're only a cam, though, not a striker, so we're not necessarily expected to score a shed load of goals, but Tugay timed the pass perfectly. Wasn't necessarily the best of finishes, but we will definitely take it. Back on level terms. Let's go and get ourselves a winner. Haynes into Murphy. Try to get the turn in, but got picked off by Crowley. Barnsley might get one more chance before the game's done. Chance to cross it in. There's not many people in the box, and he's only going to find a defender. Now we get the chance to get it away. A call for it from O'Brien, but he'd actually already decided to pass that before I tried to call for it. But unfortunately, it only went to a Barnsley player. But Marc-Antoine Fortuné has won that very well. We'll play it out wide. Here comes Murphy down the left. I'll call for it in this inside channel and hopefully burst past the defender, which we have done. Now I'm going to look for Marc-Antoine Fortuné, but perfectly slide tackle is enough to stop me from being able to whip it into the box. And there goes the final whistle. Oh, if we could have whipped that onto the head of a Marc-Antoine Fortuné, we might have been able to win it at the very last second. Unfortunately, not able to do so. So a 1-1 draw, but at least we were able to get the goal. And we had plenty of passes. 28 passes in total, or no, 29 because we failed one as well, but 96% pass accuracy. Really pleased with that. That will please the manager as well. Close game, not much in it, but we'll take a point. We'll see where we are in the league. We've got, was it Oldham next? How did they get on? They drew 1-1 with Millwall on this particular match day, so I'll just quickly sim all of the training this next week, so we can quickly get onto the game against Oldham. So we'll just simulate all. Hopefully we can get a couple of A's though, or at least a B. We'll see A, B, F, C, B. That's all right. That's okay. We'll take that. And we are so close to being 71 overall now, as you can see there. Very close. So that's good. Hopefully then we can get an accomplishment in this next game against Oldham, which will tip us over the edge. Call for it through here from Haynes. It's not going to come. Thomas might squeeze it to me though, and he has done. We'll quickly get it around the corner to Tugay, who's put in a good turn. Tried to get the shot in. Gets caught. Nothing given though. I think he did get something on the ball there. I'm going to try and put Mills under a little bit of pressure. I could try and slide to win that back. In actual fact, I've given away a free kick. Am I going to get booked for that? I am. Bollocks. Oh well. Our first yellow card of our career, I think that is. I thought I could just try and reach around the man and get a hook tackle in, but as it turned out, did I even touch him? I barely touched him, and then he's dived over as if I've crunched him really hard from behind. I mean, we'll have to take the booking, but it looked as if it was just my arm that caught him, and then ever so slightly, we tapped his ankle at the very end of the challenge, but he threw himself to the floor. Oh well, a yellow card for us at the beginning of this game. Half an hour in, still 0-0, but maybe we can have a positive impact still. I'll try and get this back out wide to Tugay because I don't fancy myself racing up against those defenders. Tugay might be able to find me here though if I call for it. Bit of space, we'll have the shot, hit straight at Wilson. I try and knock it down to Tugay. I think he may have been offside. He wasn't, he was. Oh, ball's ended up in the back of the net. I've ended up on the floor, but the goal won't count. Haynes into Thomas. I'll call for it. I'm not going to get it. Murphy. Now we've got the ball at our feet. We'll let it around the corner for Vincelot to run onto. Got two men out on the right-hand side he could play in, and he's used one, and O'Brien will use Phillips the other. That's a really good cross. Tugay could be underneath it. Good punch from the keeper to get it clear on the stroke of half-time here, and that was a really good opportunity to maybe get ourselves in front. Phillips goes all the way back to the centre-back. I was hoping he was going to try and play me through there, but no, here's Haynes. Do I call for it through that gap? I will do, and we'll help it on its way into Vincelot. No. Oh, Tugay with a nice ball round the corner, but Vincelot's touch is too heavy, and it goes straight to the goalkeeper. We're going to be going in at the break with a scoreline goalless. Fleck down the line to O'Brien. I've been switched to left striker now, so we're playing up top alongside Marc-Antoine Fortuné. It's a heavy touch by Vincelot, but he will find Marc-Antoine and he'll get it back to John Fleck. I was going to call for that myself. It's not John Fleck, it's Danny Haynes. There are too many gingers in this side. I can't keep up. I'll try and get the cross in this time though. We'll look for Marc-Antoine Fortuné. It's a good ball to the back. Was that the defender that headed that wide? It was. Wilson, it's a corner with 10 minutes to go. We're putting some good pressure on now. Can we have a decent delivery this time, please? I've called for it on the penalty spot. It's coming my way. Again, my guy just decides to run away from it. It's so frustrating. I'll call for this from Danny Haynes. Fleck will get it to Johnson, even though it was me that was calling for it. Martin will get it to me. I'm going to try and turn inside this man in the box. Chance for a second goal of the episode. No, not able to do it. It drops to O'Brien. We've taken the lead after 82 minutes. Finally, I'm going to do a brick drop in the background. There we go. That was brilliant. Coventry 1, Oldham 0. We got an accomplishment as well for dancing past that man. It was a nice shot, but brilliant finish from O'Brien. Oh, it's been a nothing game, but it looks like we're going to steal a 1-0 victory. Oh, only just squeezed inside the near post as well. Sadly, we won't get an assist for that because it was a shot that ended up with a ball at the back, or the ball that ended up with O'Brien was a shot deflected rather than a pass, but still, right now we don't care. It's 1-0 Coventry and that's all that matters. 3 points are on their way. Fortunately, tackles the defender. I'm his only option, so he's had to give it to me. And he's not making a run for me either, so I don't have many other options here myself. That would probably be a heavy touch there. It almost was. Where do we go? What do I do with it? I don't know what to do with it. Marc Antoine Fortuné, I'll give it to you. There you go. Oh, he's going to give it back up there. Never mind. We're just keeping possession. That's all that matters, I suppose. O'Brien. I'll call for the cross. That's a terrible cross. Oh, it's not that bad. Coleman beats me to it, though. That was a better cross than I thought it was going to be. But now Philliskirk gets a chance for Oldham to come on the counter-attack. Although we got 4 defenders sat back on the edge of our own box, even though the ball was yet to come over the halfway line. I think we've gone slightly defensive to try and hold on to this lead. But we need 2. Oh, that was close. That was really close from Danny Philliskirk. Brilliant header. Oh, I thought it was going to be telling us how long's left. Nope. It's a corner, is it? Okay. That must have taken a deflection. I've been left up top. We have been switched to left striker, so we are... No, don't you dare! 1-1. Ooh! I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We go 1-0 up. Even the keeper was up. Look, he was celebrating there in the box and everything. Oh, man. I wish we had a better keeper here at Coventry. And 58 rated is this keeps, and he's just absolutely nowhere near that. Nowhere near it whatsoever. That's so disappointing after going ahead late on. You really can't concede even later. There's no excuse for conceding a goal in the 90th minute there at the end of the game. Oh, 1-1. Final whistle's gone, and it has ended 1-1 thanks to that last gasp equaliser from the corner. Reece Murphy with it, as you can see on your screen. So disappointed not to get the victory from that one after we went 1-0 up at the very end. We're getting loads of accomplishments here for completing our 10th game. And as you can see top left as well, we've gone up to 71 overall. So we've now grown 4 ratings so far this series, which is brilliant. Already up to 71. And there's still plenty of football left to play in this particular season. So who knows where we'll be by the end of the year with all of the training we can do as well. Hopefully, we can get to kind of the mid-70s range, 74, 75, and then we'll see either A, whether we can get first team football at Middlesbrough, if they get promoted perhaps, or B, if we can get a decent move in the summer. You guys will have to decide on that at the time, of course, but for now, that's going to bring today's episode to a close. Drop the video a like rating if you enjoyed it, of course, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. All of my social media links are in the description down below, as well as Twitch as well, where I'll be streaming tonight. Of course, check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past few days, but for now, I'll see you next time.